Fuel costs are spiraling, maintenance costs are going up, and exhaust emission regulations get tougher every year. There are several technologies you can use to reduce emissions, but they all add to your costs, they reduce your fuel mileage, and they increase engine and exhaust heat. This is the last thing you want. It's been known since 1970 that injecting small amounts of hydrogen into an internal combustion engine causes that engine to run cleaner, with more power and lower emissions. The problem has been the hydrogen. It's expensive to produce, costly to distribute, and dangerous to carry on a truck. The system solves all these problems by generating hydrogen on board as required in very small quantities and immediately injecting it into the engine's intake manifold. You never have to buy bottled hydrogen, you never have to store it, and you never have to worry about your safety. All you have to do is periodically top up the unit. In a diesel engine, fuel is injected into hot compressed air. The heat causes the fuel to start burning. This burn spreads through the fuel-air mix, creating very high heat and pressure, which drives the piston down the cylinder. If a small amount of hydrogen is injected into the air before the air enters the combustion chamber, the hydrogen disperses through the air. Hydrogen burns more than 10 times as fast as diesel. So after the diesel fuel is injected, it starts to burn. That in turn starts the hydrogen burning. The hydrogen burn spreads through the mixture 10 times as fast as a diesel burn would, and this in turn ignites the diesel throughout the entire mix. In effect, the hydrogen accelerates the rate at which the diesel burns. This causes the fuel to burn faster and more completely. Most of the fuel's latent energy is now converted to useful work, and less is wasted as unburned hydrocarbons, oxides of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. So the engine produces more torque and runs cleaner and cooler. The increased energy comes from the more complete burn of the diesel fuel, not from the hydrogen that's injected. The unit generates small quantities of hydrogen. These gases are pressurized and injected into the engine air intake downstream of the turbocharger. Or the hydrogen makes the fuel burn faster and more completely, extracting more energy from the diesel fuel. The benefits are immediate. Power increases by as much as 6%. Fuel economy is typically 9 to 12% better, but can be much more in some cases. Oxides of nitrogen, particulate emissions, and carbon monoxide are reduced by typically 50% and as much as 80%. The more complete burn reduces soot and other engine contaminants, which extends the life of the oil and reduces wear on the engine. Build-up of residue on valves and pistons is reduced. In fact, a dirty engine will often be cleaned up. The system can be used on virtually any diesel-powered truck, bus, or generator. No changes are made to the engine or its controls. The physical unit is mounted anywhere there is space. The hydrogen injection hose is connected to the engine air intake. Multiple valves and sensors continuously send information. Any condition outside the normal operating range will automatically shut down the unit. And that's it. It's ready to run. It's ready to start saving you money and protecting the environment.